As we roll into spring, one of the elements of your wardrobe that is often overlooked, and actually if you address it correctly, might become the element of your wardrobe that is most complimented or that you enjoy wearing the most. And so today we'll talk a little bit about trench or raincoats. They're not exactly interchangeable, but essentially the jackets you wear in the in-between seasons where it's not cold enough to require a proper top coat for snow, but you definitely need something to protect you from the elements. So I'll start off with this right here, which is a trench coat that is made from a water-resistant cotton. And so I started off with a very versatile color, so classic navy. I'm a navy guy, so if you look at my wardrobe, many of the items that I have will be in the blue family. But some details about this that you might consider: fly front, so you don't see the buttons down the front. And it's a slightly shorter length. Car coats or trench coats can be whatever you desire them to be. Probably in hindsight, I wish I would have made this a little bit longer, just because if I'm wearing it when it's raining, the more jacket length you have, the more it protects you from the elements. Some other colors to consider if you're looking for something a little bit different. This gray right here is incredibly versatile. This beautiful dark red would also be versatile, but for sure distinctive. And then olive, we're seeing tons of items in the earth tone family coming out of Europe this season. I'll switch gears material-wise and talk about this fabric right here, which is from Laura Piana's Rain system. So this is a really beautiful collection of ultralight wool, and there's a little bit of polyamide, which is a European synthetic that has a tremendous amount of natural stretch. Now, this is also very water resistant. It's a much lighter material, so it feels incredible. You can throw this on even when the temperature is in the upper 50s and 60s. I will caution you, even though this is a beautiful fabric and feels amazing, because it's such a lightweight material, it's not going to be as sturdy as your traditional cottons. Some details here that I really like about this jacket: the fly front, we added a chest pocket. Vertical pockets always make it easier to get your hands in and out of when it's inclement weather. And then we did some cool details on the back of this jacket with an Italian lambskin, just to give it some cool contrast details right there. Lastly, if you're a traditionalist or if you just like the Burberry style, this would be a raincoat that is in your quintessential raincoat design. So most rain jackets are double-breasted. This is going to be an example of a double-breasted jacket out of the waterproof cotton. The belt, again, a very traditional look. You could have this commissioned with or without the belt. And then some other details you'll see in traditional rain jackets are the strap on the cuffs. Again, the thought is that if it's really nasty out, you can prevent the water from coming up and touching your suit or sport coat sleeve. And then the shoulder epaulets, again, very traditional on a rain jacket. I would say the military style that was made cool by Brandon Flowers or the Killers is somewhat seen its day, and so this would be something that I would probably suggest omitting if you went with the double-breasted style. Last thing to consider: you can't have great-looking footwear if they're water-stained, and so Swims is a brand that is a more interesting update on the galoche. They've got nice traction on the bottom and a lining on the inside that makes it easy to get in and out of. I always say the only thing less cool than wearing a pair of galoshes is wearing a pair of water-stained or salt-stained shoes. So some ideas for the spring weather. Happy dressing, my friends.